Abusia, mwakwa base oba sugar drops page so. I sans sufre ye page with sugar one. Na me that's what I no pay. And I'm a sad story we say. The current government say your education service, which is the SSS, no, will move ye every 3 years. Ako 6 years. We hear ya na say this administration will never disappoint us. Minti ria na yatwaso.
The Minister of Education, Dr. Yao Osei Ebuchum, has hinted that the Education Ministry will soon seek approval from Parliament to extend the tenure of second cycle institutions or senior high schools from 3 to 6 years. This will be done by amending the Pre-Tertiary Education Act, which stipulates that junior high schools form part of basic education in Ghana. He indicated that the extension will ensure that students are well equipped and prepared for second cycle institutions across the country. According to Dr. Ebuchum, the high school concept experienced in the country was borrowed from Westerners who had well-furnished science laboratories and libraries, which is not the case in Ghana. Hence, pragmatic steps needed to be taken in reforming basic education to help create a competitive educational system across the country. The Minister of Education, Dr. Yao Osei Ebuchum, has hinted that the Education Ministry will soon seek approval from Parliament to extend the tenure of second cycle institutions or senior high schools from 3 to 6 years. This will be done by amending the
Abusia samwate. Hwe enye school nkwani nyansa wo Ghana. Yakofa this kind of so-called scholars and womuko school abrochire and womotete abrochire and womako school adru animu enti no yemfa mo meye Minister of Education and womako school or Harvard as me example oko school or Harvard yemfa ne mra meye health minister and away where your economic wizard and yemfa vice president on ne betimi asave economy no and away say no oko school abrochire and to obetimi abaye finance minister asave Ghana money and ne Ghana sika crash it. Minyati about this, they are moving the Ghana, old Ghana, or more SS to 3 years to 6 years. And I'm say, hey, Etiekufuadu administration, papa, Ghana force say, yanya ne dempa with our future leaders, with our future generations, pa, Etiekufuadu government, bonebe pa na Ghana, future generations, and kola. Yeah, Baba Shagana, woman nebe nyina be replace abusia oba so na won share video no mam video enche. Enkola womo ba ababe sigana na ediem pa na this incompetent administration aya womo a enne from 3 years to 6 years. But time being 6 whole years oba show ba high school 3 years no emfaso be na dia bra the youths wo Ghana omo complete 3 years SS no. And for swap ben pa na dia bra omo ewo ye kuro mu Ghana. These people don't sit down to analyze the 3 years, the impact I make it with the student's life. The 3 years, adia etimia yabwa the Ghana Education Service. Aman kolane education ayep krabeshe. At the same time, I save government at the same time. This government is not cutting anything and putting anything on the table to see. 3 years, you people are not even paying teachers. 3 years imo muntimin pay teachers. 6 years na mobetimi pay teachers for 6 years. This administration are there to make sure say the way another country are making sure say they are bringing some vibrant youth, they are bringing some scholars, they are bringing some youth. They can come and save the government, This current administration, Akufo-Addo administration, is making sure say they are bringing out youth, youth who have no vision, who are stressed up to be more criminals, to be more lazy, to be more useless into the system. Anopaya na meti news. And I'm saying to Crawford away, Parliament, unim, this useless Parliament, the members of Parliament or more Parliament one, they are so useless to say. They care about all they care about is their ex gracias rules and laws. And this kind of current administration will sit down and crack their brains to make sure, say, their ex gracias and all that, and who say, no, something is not right to solve that problem. But anything that come in that administration, when it appears in Parliament, they do nothing about it. Nothing. Until with this thing, Minister of Education, the kwakoto Parliament, and him say, Parliament engine tum na SS student, yen for more. MCO 6 years. You move from 3 years to 6 years. This current Parliament, Bajiatum. Wamu Bajiatum because Wamu go Parliament worker. Don't have the head to rule the country. They make Ghanaian youth, they make Ghanaian citizen life more miserable. Uko another country, they sit down to make sure that everyday life will be easy, stress-free for their citizens. But mikro mu Ghana dear, with this kind of administration we have on power, they make sure that they will make traders' life miserable. And inti and nekumase for say and nadia omuko demonstration wa hefa Asante for Traders Union amuwa Ashanti region muko demonstration wa hefa montina mudwahu because this is what you guys asked for. This is what you guys asked for. Now these people with the economic hardship now, they are trying to mamifone papa for traders, youth and mrewafono. Now they are taking it to young kids. 6 whole years. 6 whole years no kramunti min tuya teacher seka. 6 whole years no musi bibi di free HSS so HSS so say you enkola ni nuane kura munya bi mo mu ni 3 years munya nuane mankola ni enuane keka nkola ni bedi enuane na sa video bi surface online video na surface ya no enkola ni gale gale ni ya photo ye photo gale ni wie ye no ye nya ye friend say enkwan a number ko pe na dem malnutrition number ko pe na dem a ye de mankola mema omo muscles are growing for mema here more protein to build their muscles and their brains and number ko pe na that potum a ye de feed the SS students about 10 kids na mo se mo movie the education service no from 3 years to 6 years. 6 years no mo betimi afidi wo mo. Mo betimi afidi the kids 6 years. It's never possible. 3 years kura mo ntimi enfidi nkulai. 6 years na mo move wo mo. Listen to what they said. Listen to it.
Say Ebichum has hinted that the Education Ministry will soon seek approval from Parliament to extend the tenure of second cycle institutions or senior high schools from 3 to 6 years. This will be done by amending the Pre-Tertiary Education Act, which stipulates that junior high schools form part of basic education in Ghana. He indicated that the extension ensure that students are well equipped and prepared for second cycle institutions across the country.
Did he say he will ensure so students are well equipped? These people they go and meet, they go to the press and they rant English. When they rant English, because they know say even the scholars, the so-called people, we call them scholars in Ghana. English, they hear the word English, ema omo Jimmy kote. Ema omo common sense thinking no kote. when they hear the word English, the moment somebody come on a platform, somebody come on TV, somebody come to stand for presidential candidate, nani pani started with the word English, and more muchimi better, they don't use the common sense to spread something down, to say, akwa we ya semo kenti atasumuni. The moment a nipa na babeka English pe nipa no woni nyansa. Was it that we are sure that the students are well equipped? Well equipped, you know. Young funny say you people, the syllabus, common syllabus come to me and provide them the student. Teachers come to me more allowance ma. Common training teachers allowance ma. And then with the teachers binuma kwa gura mu baby. Munchia wa mokabe, you people expect the teachers to be paid to work. What kind of slavery is this? Movia mabekasa bibi the free HSS. And you know, and kolanu we eat free. Me wa mo de come. You people are training our future leaders to be armed robbers and to be more corrupt. Mudi trimodine training yang kola. Movia musi move amo from 3 to 6 years. 6 years, 3 years, man feed amo 3 years. 6 years na this useless administration. Ebe timia feeding kulei. Enti Ghana mpanifo beni ya Ghana. When a chira san kola Jimmy fo nyini be yam panifo Jimmy fo ampa. And kola Jimmy fo, they grow to become a panifo Jimmy fo ampa. This is what I'm seeing. Nobody is talking about this thing going on in Ghana. Moti wo susa modala mo 1 cedi abaya $2. Me se mo 1 cedi enko 50 Ghana cedis. Mo 1 cedi $1 enko 50 Ghana cedis na mo hu say na ye mu bi ye more dam. Mo hon chire mo more. Mo hon chire mo more na mo chichiri NDC ni MPP. Mo fa go plate mu. Na mo fa mo garnish na mo fa salt and pepper ngu so nwe. Because when it comes to politics, when it comes to Buadia, Ghana for do na Jimmy in the name of Buadia. When it comes to Buadia, and I could like say and a way wo fear and kaupe. Payina Jimmy sen was say education system. A dear Cassana mopasi amrani amekanchino mo, no montiasie. Panyina Jimmy say, Mosini Panako school, Mama can Samuchra Ghana for a Kiadron Kokra can rule Ghana than this kind of current administration. A Kiadron Kokoma, a Kiadron Ko, she can rule Ghana. A Kiadron Ko, Mumuhuni so one Kosuku. Muhuni sa Kiadron Ko and Kosuku, and Kiadron Ko doesn't have the sense, you know. A Kiadron Ko can rule Ghana than this kind of current administration we have in Ghana. Because we have Mama Ba Dadaba people. Mama Ba Dadaba people. The people who never struggled in their life. Who never know how people pay their kids to go to school. Who never know how people feed their kids. Who never know how people pay for health care when their kids are sick and they take them to school, hospitals, and how they pay their hospital bills. How they go to the pharmacy to buy medications for their kids. How they get that money. This useless Mama Badadaba people. You people voted to be our leaders in Ghana, no? These people don't know how it feels to raise 3-4 kids from a single mother, from a single father. These useless people don't know how it takes to be like that. But all that you people know, they say, education minister, wa school wa brochre. Education minister, wa school bebre wa America, wa California. And to this education minister, useless. American government, you know, so one finance to make sure say the education system, even if you're illiterate and you open a school, your school system will be greater. And can this useless education system, minister, more bona, you say, wajidi, wawanwa when suku, America, and to a scholar. If he can save his school in America, and if he cannot save his school in Ghana, that tell you say he's useless. And he needs to resign. He's very useless and he needs to resign. With this kind of a Kufuor administration, from finance minister to education minister to health to health minister, to all the ministers and his cabinet, they all need to resign. And at the end of the day, Akufo-Addo himself need to resign, because the next 2 years, this Akufo-Addo government is ruling the country. This man is crushing Ghanaian people. More businesses are going to collapse. More businesses are going to collapse because we have Tibonkoso people as government in this country. Tibonkoso people we know. Your friend is saying ideas to rule not even education system, not even our trade system, not even our finance system, not even our healthcare, not even our road, not even everything. Mention everything this useless administration is doing in Ghana. Okay, yes, Akufo-Addo try, give him benefits of the doubt. Okay, Akufo-Addo is trying. The reason why I'm saying this, Ghana with these useless people are messing up the country. You see, said these people are doing good. Let me tell you something. This demonstration, MSU on my life, from Fiaba, Ghana, and the disease of the wickedness and poverty is going to continue in your family, no matter how you raise your precious kids. No matter how you raise your precious kids. These people are messing up our country. This Akufo-Addo. If you don't know anything, why now $1 is equal to 12 cedis or 12 mowa. Don't wanna ya mowa. Kurobi and Kiyama Akufo-Addo resign. And then the finance minister. Kurobi to South America. And Kaya fire Akufo-Addo finance minister mowa. Ya beka moto say. And mumwa dia. And papa mowa. Me papa ba so ba tuaba yan tuaba man mowa. Me papa ba say. What your friend said the knowledge to rule the country. Mowa. Ghana chia me papa ka. Ghana chia me papa ka mowa mo de mo papa mowa ne ye bumu ekumu wa Ghana kwasi yafuo na mo de mo haw egu abrochirefo so. Listen, yase me fa mo ho.
The high school concept experienced in the country was borrowed from Westerners who had well-furnished science laboratories and libraries, which is not the case in Ghana. Hence, pragmatic steps needed to be taken in reforming basic education to help create a competitive educational system across the country. The Minister of Education, Dr. Yao Osei Educhum, has hinted that the Education Ministry will soon seek approval from Parliament to extend the tenure of second cycle institutions or senior high schools from 3 to 6 years. This will be done by amending the pre-tertiary.
Mastressing Ghana for Uncle life for sa. Mastressing Ghana for Uncle life for sa and ne Ghana. So what timid na Ghana every year school. Who ye SS? Who ye SS for Ghana? We ye hero. What timid call Ghana cry we JSS or Mokasa JSS. What timid we JSS cry a Ghana we ye hero. Because from nursery to class 1, the country itself, the education service will stress you up. Movia, because when some are stressing colonial life, farm and colonial life, life is so hard for them, so the kids are not passing. The kids cannot study. The kids are not passing their exams. At the end of the day, the next thing is a momian for Ghana sika. Sikana yenya bin chiana sikano. Sikana yenya bi mom de good syllables. Sikana yet me fan chia teachers training allowance. Ya fan koto apolism. Criminals in office. Training our kids to be criminals. Criminals in our office. Grooming our future leaders to be criminals. Muye ya masi ya de koto apo. Sadia be ya nkola ne be pass because ye nim say ya stress wo mo am education any omo exams result na aye wako. So we need to go use Ghanaians dollars, Ghanaian cedis to go buy apo. Sadia be ya di apo de be ma pass so that the useless people who use politics to think who say this current administration buy the students are always getting A. Meanwhile, these people are showing you people how to, your friend is saying, you're scamming. Because a Akufo-Addo administration by no and Nkrofo na timi apase nkola no say so mu timi pass afed you do omu kodu university a no omu we afed you mu push omu ma omu be doctors a no omu just mpanie any Caesars awa amanfo ye mowa moti ho a mu pese mu kuro no meye te se Dubai mowa moti ho a mu pese mu kuro no emra meye te se ye friend is America. We will continue to be slaves for the rest of the country, for the rest of the world, because yama moa any timodin for and abedi so, and we the citizens now you be pushing crofo away, Emma abrone wo mo asesano. We the citizens ye pampa mo. Ye pampa mo in the name of buadie, in the name of fosawa ye panyini. Mese Ghana wa hu there should be a law say. So yeah, to Abama, anybody above 50 years, that person doesn't qualify to be a president. Yeah, to Aba, na yeah, to Aba, say yeah, to Aba Mobia above 50 years, that person doesn't have qualify to be a president. For how long the Yatu Abama Kokrafo way? Edian Faswan no Amadi Amayen. Edian Faswan no Amadi Amayen. Bukuman things in Kwano Amadiamayen, the word they are ruling 50 years ago. We are still using that kind of tactics. 50 years ago, lifestyle of governance. And then a year you soon where you kromu Ghana, so and see a person Ghana ye. Muhushe. Any more sending me messages. And Jayagra da Samuka, Nabekan $1 drew 12 cities. Mesa $1 and 50 cities, mamo. Yes, some of this time, Nipa Batete Wamuana. Nipa batete wa moho Abramu ankasa mu nyamaje nsa mo sesa apoto metimisha mu news se na matu atra misha Ghana news se na matu atra na mamoy mo hu hwe from the next this year to 2 years mo ba chiawe etetre kwam no kra bibaye na emanyeye mo benya etetre kwam 3 times because dodo na in the name of buade and a young man the benefit of the doubt, and a young yabutremano, and a Akufo-Addo try, and a way where you're penny, and a way yamina no this kind of nonsense, Namu Chemo, na yes, Samo Madati. Na no dear here, I'm a buadiana muhia. Nonsense. Abusiama Beckham as my that's it. Well, street na mechiao, Obapa GH Mechia Kwasia Akomia, Mechiao GAFF-TV, Mechia Omar. Kasidi mechiao mpacho oma mamo dini ya facha mwati agoji the don mechia agoji the don mete won ka che power busia mechio bibiala good morning wherever you are afeni ye de ada sorry enti ye be start your day. Thank you for watching Sugar One. Me do bibiase. See, let's go.